Hey y'all, I'm coming in with the iced tea. I know you like it hot, but I got it cold. Word on the street is the latest controversy with Miss Amberlynn Reed is she was busted following some weirdo Instagram account who was racist and posted PDF file style memes and was offensive and sounded pretty stupid. I didn't go look because I really don't care. You know who does care? Reaction channels, or should we say overreaction channels. Overreaction channels are nothing but angry, hate-filled drama channels run by unemployed and unhinged weirdos. They're perpetually online because they are obsessed with food-addicted, overweight women who are struggling to live their lives and who continuously fail at life. And I bet they have so much free time because I bet they're all single with no family. They obviously have no job other than YouTube. So they've got nothing but their boredom and their misery. And they just sit home and create this quote unquote content, which is really just spewing their negative vibes all over the cult in which they call Hater Nation. Hater Nation is a rotten cesspool of miserable people who get off on watching other people's misery. That's pretty much the dirty side of Gorlworld. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Now let's get to the purpose of this video. We're going to be looking at the overreactions of a few overreaction channels, and we're going to see who wins the gold medal for mental gymnastics. Everybody get your bets in. Who do you think it's going to be? Is it going to be Oh Lordy on Boardy? Is it going to be the big crusty toe, the cankle? Or is it going to be Kermit Kaboom? Let's find out. I can't wait to hear what you guys think. So take a moment right now and in the comments, put down who do you think is going to be the biggest overreactor.
If you're not on Instagram, there has been some things going on exclusively on that app, all involving Amber and a deeply disturbing account she follows. Despectful Moments made a post that reads, "Someone recently brought it to my attention that Amber is following an account that shares chats and other unsettling content. I have compiled a video that includes screenshots and clips from this account. The material is quite sensitive, and while I believe that some of the words should have been blurred for safety, it is also crucial to understand the seriousness of the situation. Now I obviously won't be showing the video or the IG account here as it is extremely graphic and disturbing, but what I will show is Amber's response to being called out for it. Amber decided to go straight to Instagram stories with a devil filter to respond to those questioning why she followed the account.
Because she doesn't feel this is a genuine concern, and that's why she wants to wear a filter that, number one, her audience has asked her to stop with this filter and find another one. That's just the concern of the audience. Like, it's not a serious concern like what filter she uses. My point here is this: she's already contradicted herself. She first said that she's happy that people brought this to her attention. This is, definitely something she needs to address, and she would never do something like this, but right away says, yeah, I'll put on this filter that people don't like because it's not a genuine concern. Amber, we know it's not a genuine concern. You follow people that post certain types of content is just awful for many different reasons, because you want to follow people like.
The filter's not a genuine concern for Amber because the people who are requesting that she uses a different filter are not the people that she's speaking to. When she's talking to people, she's speaking to her audience. Unless she's specifically calling out her haters, she's not talking to them. They're listening because they have nothing better to do, but she's talking to her audience and they're not complaining about the filters. I find it really strange and petty that a grown woman like you would invest this much time into complaining about a filter. Don't you have a bridge of Kermits to sell? She followed the account by accident. She was looking at the account. She hit the follow button, got off her phone without realizing, and that was it. That was literally the whole end of the story. How you managed to come up with your theories is completely mind-blowing, and I'm really concerned for your mental health. I think that you might really want to think about getting yourself into some kind of therapy, for real.
Are y'all hearing this? She's never on Instagram. And, she's really quick to chomp at the bit of this whole, well, you know what, everybody's going to paint their own narrative anyway. This community's nasty, and they'll take any little opportunity to take a dig at me. You're kind of jumping the gun here, girl. I mean, I don't know, guilty conscience? Why are you popping off when people are just wondering why you're following a PDF account?
That's ignorant.
But that was weird. And then this, like, I'm literally never on Instagram. Amber, you're on the couch 24 hours a day. What do you mean you're never on Instagram?
Just so it's clear for you and Kermit Kaboom, she said that she uses Instagram as an email. So yeah, she may be on the app, but she's checking messages. She doesn't mean she's like scrolling through like the news feed. So there's that. I really like how Jordy Bordy minimized everything and made it seem like Amber is completely crazy and delusional. And the mocking tone that he used when he was pretending to speak for her, just watch and you'll see exactly how correct he was when he said all that.
Today's video, we have the most like unhinged, outrageous story. Basically, Amberlynn was caught following a certain type of an account on Instagram that posted a whole bunch of things that are not good, right? And she was only following like 47 people on the internet, like on her Instagram. So I just want to tell you right off the bat, it's my opinion, but it's also common sense. The less people you follow, the more that you will know who you follow. What happened is Amber was caught following this account. And Amberlynn had the most unhinged, outrageous, ridiculous response, which was filled with manipulation tactics, very rudimentary.
We are going to get into her response as well. She filmed a video response. And listen, I said once again, it's not going to be a laughing matter, but I found myself laughing at the things that she was saying in her explanation video. I don't know, guys. I think it could be a mix-up, a whole misunderstanding. But her reasoning for it was, oh, I accidentally followed them before I blocked them. If you blocked them, then you would no longer be following them. Right? But we'll have to wait and see. We're going to see the video. And yeah, like I said, it's not good. The stuff that was being posted over there. So I would recommend not going to look at.
What she likes to do is she likes to over-explain and she likes to change the subject, right? So changing the subject and over-explaining are things that people do when they cannot handle what they've been caught on. You understand? So she was caught following this account that was posting very inappropriate content, and now she has to somehow take that away. Instead of just admitting it and apologizing, she has to take your attention away from what she was doing by doing a live weigh-in, by doing all of a sudden a random Q&A, video Q&A. Amber, we all know what happened here. This is what I think. I think she was trying desperately, so desperately, to follow this person on her burner fake account, and by accident followed on the real account that she has. So we're going to get into all of that, okay?
But why? Why would she want to follow that account on her burner account when that guy was just really nasty and rude to her and said some hurtful things? I don't understand the motivation. There's a million stupid meme accounts to follow. If she wanted to follow offensive memes, she could have followed a different one. It makes no sense. Your logic sucks.
There's the part of me that feels like this really was an accident. Possibly. So while I take the meme account seriously, I don't take Amber following it necessarily that seriously. Unless we're gonna listen to her story again. Maybe I'll change my mind by the end. If she's saying that she accidentally followed them and then blocked them or whatever, then okay. Or is she admitting that she didn't want to block them? I don't know. Anytime Amberlynn over-explains, you know something fishy is going on. But I will say, mix this with the fact that she was romantically talking to a 19-year-old, and who knows how long they were talking before that. Amber, not a good look. Not a good look, all right? As someone who is in their 30s, you probably should not be romantically involved with a 19-year-old.
The Kenkel for once is on the right track with his train of thoughts. Remember, he already watched this video and he said we're going to watch it again. I'm not sure what he's implying when he brings up Abby, considering the meme account was racist and had PDF style memes. Abby was / is of legal age. I believe 19. Even if Amber had been talking to her for 2 years and she was initially a minor, Abby still lied about her age. So even if she was 17, Amber still thought she was in her 20s. Therefore, she's not interested in minors. This is so dumb. Reaction channel logic is so stupid. The mental gymnastics is insane.
She's starting to do now is over-explain to try to take attention away from what she's actually been doing, which she will tell you is stalking another account and following someone who's posting certain type of content.
I'm not gonna lie. And sometimes when it's like so nasty, I will click someone's profile before deleting their message and blocking them. I'll click their profile to see What are these people like? Like, do they have a family? Are they like
If anyone has ever drawn a line with her, this should be it. She wants to know if a random person that wrote her a mean message has a family. Why is that so important to you? This is the creepiest thing I've ever heard of in my life. That is the weirdest and most scariest thing I've ever heard. And my suggestion for you, Amber, is to go back into therapy for lots of different reasons, but that could be one of them. This gives all the energy and all the vibes of her facilitating the purchase of Oh Lordy It's Jordy's information and having someone call his family. You are a bona fide stalker.
Do you ever stop talking so you can actually listen to somebody? She literally said if a message is that messed up, she will look at the profile before she blocks them to see what kind of person they are. She never said anything about calling the family, stalking the family, doing anything to the family. She never had any intention to call Jordy's family either. The only one obsessing about family is you, and that's probably because you don't have one, and I wonder why. What does this lady not understand? It's not a random account. It's an account that spreads child harm and racism. Lady, get it together. I think she's so easily able to make this other account seem like the victim because she does nothing but spread hate herself. So because she's so hateful, she can't grasp the concept that people who spread hate are not good people.
so it was just like an accident follow? Like,
But you didn't block a page like that? So that's what she's saying. She didn't even block them. Why wouldn't you block a page like that, dude? The fuck?
if you guys go see the people that I follow, you'll know. Like,
You follow a lot of meme pages, and that was a meme page, Amber. So could be believable.
follow accounts like that. I don't support accounts like that. Like, that's obvious. Like, if you know me,
Amber, the issue is that we know you. We know what you've done in the past, and that unfortunately lines up with some of the actually multiple things on that page. So
so I just needed to like let everyone know that that was an accident follow, and I didn't even notice it until thankfully people were pointed it out. So thank you for letting me know.
I'm giving major side eye. Sorry about it. Major side eye.
Thank you.
So what do we think, guys? Because I don't know. A part of me wants to really be rational and be like, it was an accident. I mean, she's a buffoon. She's clumsy. She does dumb-ish all the time. I don't know. The Q&A also that she did afterwards is very freaking weird, or is still doing. She's still doing it now as I record this. It's weird. She's on something or feeling something. I don't know.
All right, girls, time to watch those mentals start flipping. Let's see how stretchy and flexible. Let's get this gymnastics going.
Amberlynn, you went to a total stranger's Instagram to see if they have a family, and you've now told us that everyone that messages you that you don't like their message, you try to find their family. You honestly, like, you are a stalker, and it's really scary. And the thing is, it is a giant difference between people going and checking out their ex-partner's Instagram or Facebook and you trying to find the family of a person that wrote you a bad message. It's not even in the same neighborhood of okay.
Stop it. Get some help. McDonald's wants you to give yourself a chance to find out all the wonderful things you really can be. And so do I.
The mental gymnastics that just took place right before our ears is outstanding. Karina Kaboom just went and defended somebody who posts SA about children on Instagram and racist commentary on Instagram, and she just defended them and put them in the victim status against Amberlynn when literally all Amber did was look at their profile, and now they're a victim of her stalking. This is completely insane. Somebody needs to 5150 this lady. She needs to get off of the streets and put into a mental hospital where she can receive the care that she needs. This is not normal. Grandma Kermit over there is like seriously getting dementia or something. Her brain is not working.
You have a loving family right now, right? You have a loving grandma, you have a loving stepdad, you have a wonderful mother. You and your mom are the best that you've ever been, but you do terrible things like following this person. My point here is this, okay? The problem in the situation is that a person having a family doesn't prove anything.
I am so confused right now. The only person that doesn't shut up about this family portion is you, Karina. Amber just mentioned it in passing. And I'll get into that at the end of the video when I give my full thoughts on her whole 2-minute video. But you're insane, bro. You're crazy. Get help.
A person having a family doesn't prove anything, but Amber's looking for yours, and she should not be allowed to stalk people publicly like this. This is where I'm going to draw the line. If someone writes her a negative message that they don't like her videos, or if somebody writes any of us a negative message that they don't like our videos or say mean things to us, the number one thing in any of our minds would never be to go and find their family. You are a stalker and you need to be stopped.
Amberlynn was not looking for the person's family. Amberlynn was not stalking anybody's family. You are literally lying. You are the lie. None of that ever happened.
Amberlynn used to get paid hundreds of thousands of dollars, like at least 1,000 per weigh-in. She used to get like so many views, right? And now she doesn't get the views that she used to. So because of that, she, in my opinion, doesn't want to, what she feels is like, post this information. She knows that the number one thing that people want from her on her channel is to constantly do weigh-ins. And, well, not every day, but to do a lot of weigh-ins and to spill the tea, right?
So all the emphasis you're putting on money just shows how much you care about money and not her. Because if it was all about money, you're right, she would have put it on YouTube, but she didn't, right? Isn't that what you just said? She put it on Instagram for free. And the way you're talking in such absolutes about how everyone wants to see all these weigh-ins and spill the tea, it sounds like that's what you want, because you literally have no life and you have nothing going on. Must be sad to be a spinster. It's so hard to watch her stuff because it's like all she does is say all these buzzwords, and there's really no point to much of what she says. She just says all these words. It's like when they talk about word salad, that's literally what she does. It's so annoying, and it's such like an elderly person thing to do. All right, now that you heard a few overreactions, I'm going to play the whole thing that Amberlynn put regarding how she accidentally followed this account. This will be her explanation, and then I'm going to give you my thoughts, which will not be too long or overly dramatic.
Hello, everyone. I hope that you're having a good day. So I have been messaged that I was following an account that was posting very gross things. And if you go to my account, I only follow like 40 something people, and majority of them are celebrities or they're people that I know in my real life. That's why I follow so little people, because I don't just like random follow. That's not like what I do. And I get a lot of really nasty messages, I'm not gonna lie. And sometimes when it's like so nasty, I will click someone's profile before deleting their message and blocking them. I'll click their profile to see, what are these people like? Like, do they have a family? Are they like a normal person? And this specific profile, I remember, actually sent me a really mean, nasty message. And I was actually out with my mom when that happened. And I remember clicking their profile, and I think I accidentally clicked follow because I didn't even have them blocked at that point or anything. But they sent me a really gross message. The message is already deleted because on my Instagram, I don't know if it's like that for everyone, but I have like a business Instagram. So I have like a business section. I have like normal, general. I also have like hidden messages. I have like messages requests. Like I have several different folders, and I delete, like mass delete. I'll click edit, delete all after I've read everything. I mass delete messages. So I don't even have his message anymore, but it was just like awful. So it was just like an accident follow. Like if you guys go see the people that I follow, you'll know, like, I don't follow accounts like that. I don't support accounts like that. Like that's obvious. Like if you know me, so I just needed to like let everyone know that that was an accident follow. And I didn't even notice it until thankfully people were pointed it out. So thank you for letting me know. They're officially unfollowed, and completely blocked. Thank you.
If somebody sent me some absolutely horrific, horrendous, offensive, disgusting message, I would absolutely go look to see what this person is, who they are, and what they're about. I would look at their profile. Why not? That's freaking normal. Like, why is this an issue? I don't understand. If it was just some random, nothing burger, then I wouldn't care. I would just delete and move on. But this was obviously something pretty significant, which is why she looked, and she literally said, only if it's something major, she'll look. I am so amazed at the mental gymnastics that this woman, Kermit Kaboom, has done. The flips that this lady's mind can do. I never imagined that somebody's brain could be so flexible and could take something so minor, like saying they looked at an account, and turn it into something so insane, insinuating she's stalking their family, and then making this evil, vile person who posts things about child PDF stuff and racism and turn them into the victim of Amberlynn. You've got to be friggin' kidding me. I can't believe it. I really can't. I'm like completely shocked. I expected the cankle to be, my biggest problem. I figured that he was going to be so stupid, but it wasn't him. I actually found myself in agreement with some of the things he said. And, oh lordy, it's Bordy. He is just being ridiculous. All he did was prove why she has to do what she does, because he's like, oh, it was no big deal. We're just wondering. Meanwhile, Karina Kaboom does all these freaking backflips, making her seem like some crazy stalker when she's literally not. So I believe she accidentally hit follow and she liked the page, and I believe that she didn't mean to block the account. I don't think she followed by accident because she was trying to block. She never claimed to be trying to block. She literally just said she hadn't blocked the account yet. That's gonna be like an eye roll for you, Ankle, since that's like what you kept saying the whole time. It's and apathetic facts or whatever. Oh, she couldn't have done it by mistake. She never said she did it by mistake. You guys said it. And also, I think the reason that her memory was so clear when this happened is because it was recent. The way her Instagram account is stalked by people and her accounts that she follows is listed and documented. If she was following someone new recently, they would have noticed. So this probably just happened within the past couple of weeks. So yeah, it's going to be fresh in her mind. Use your freaking brains. I want to congratulate Miss Karina Kermit Kaboom for being completely batshit crazy and for taking something so minor and turning it into something that is a literal crime. Stalking is not okay. And for you to insinuate that by looking at somebody's profile, making zero return contact is stalking or a crime, that really has me questioning your mentals. Maybe you should seriously get some help. You talk about Amber needing therapy. I think you need to take a break. I think you need to step away from your computer and go get some help. Go feed the squirrels. Go do something, please. Please do something with your life, because what you're doing now is not working.
Toodles.